about being kind of racist towards Chinese people and black people. I was just like, are you a good guy or are you a bad guy?
Oh man. Still though, pretty mad what's going on in America though. Oh, we got
Yeah,
3 people in here already. Let me do a little bit of a whack this on Instagram. While I do all of that,
mm,
do you wanna run people through what you're looking at?
yes,
Let's go, let's go.
right. What is going on, guys? Currently, we are looking at GBP JPY, right?
Of
So we're
course.
looking for buys on GJ. Personally, guys speaking, I'm literally loyal to this pair. I'm actually only loyal to two pairs right now, and that's GJ and US 30. So what I'm looking at for the day is quite simple. What we need to do first is check out Forex Factory to see what the news was like today. In terms of looking at the news, guys, there's so many news sources you can use. You don't have to use Forex Factory. There's MyFX Book, FX Street, Investing.com. There's a whole bunch. What matters most is just seeing what the news outcome is, really and truly. So if we check out today, CPI actually came out positive, but we have unemployment claims which came out negative. So there is a bit of a conflict, in my opinion, with USD, but the majority of these news events all ended up going into the favor of being bullish. So this basically is telling me that there's a chance that we should be looking for buys on GJ, and obviously if you're trading USD JPY, look for buys. Gold, vice versa, you're looking for sells, yeah. So yeah, let's go full screen mode on this so we can see what's happening today with GJ. So yeah, basically, these are the session colors. So I'll quickly remove that so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so to start it off right, we can see we have swept yesterday's previous high. We have also swept Asia's high over here at the moment. So the way I trade is quite simple. I have a theory that every day something needs to get swept, whether it's a high or a low, an Asia a session high or a session low, or previous day high or previous day low. Personally, for me, something needs to be swept. Once that something gets swept, then I can use the news to my advantage and see if that can help me with my bias. So in this situation, Asia session, sorry, the previous day high was swept, which kind of means that we should be looking for buys. Once something's swept, it can act like support or resistance, guys. So in this situation, I am going to think that the previous day high from yesterday will act like support for today with the news being positive. So even if I go to, let's just say, the 30-minute time frame, we can see that we're making higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low. The news candle over here, it ended up closing up as a wick below this, above this area. So personally speaking, I do think we are still valid for buys on GJ. Going into the smaller time frame once more, let's just say 15-minute time frame. I saw that there was a little bit of a gap here. Well, not a gap, but like a,
He's
I
gonna
don't know.
say it. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it, guys. He knows it's on his tongue.
I'm not gonna. I
Say
don't know
it.
what it
Say
is,
it.
man.
Say it, mate.
I don't
Say
know
it.
what it is. What is it? Fair
Say it,
value
mate.
gap. Yeah.
There you go. He said it. He said it. He said it.
FVG.
Fair
Whatever did you
value.
call it?
Fair
Say
value
fair
gap.
value gap. So that's
Yeah.
that got filled in my opinion. So now I have permission to check out the higher time frame. So the 30-minute, it looks good. 45-minute, it looks good. We're making higher highs and higher lows. 1 hour, same goes. So I am quite bullish on this. So I've also taken a trade on the account over here on this. So yeah, where are we? Oh yeah, so boom. Now it's just a waiting game. It's
Mm-hmm.
literally just a waiting game to see what happens next. So fingers crossed that this actually plays out. Another pair I'm looking at is US 30. So we have New York Stock Exchange open in about 5 minutes. Once it opens, I have a strong feeling it's going to go for sells. So it's just one of those ones here. We have a nice impulse to the downside. We've got a beautiful correction. We have a beautiful correction over here. So I do think at some point, price is basically just going to do the same thing and potentially impulse back towards the downside, like so. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at. US 30. I'm going for sells on US 30. If the opportunity presents itself, then yes, we strike. If not, we're just going to stick with our buys on GJ. And what about you, man? What are you looking at? What's the word?
Mate, to be honest, the trade on Aussie USD, I've just got out of that, and that was quite a big one, to be fair. So I'm probably just sticking out now. So the overall idea was, it was just quite technical, man. You had this push up, break of these highs, and then it was just basic kind of flag pattern. So that was what I was looking at. Onto the EMAs, holding, and for it to actually come out and break the top. Now I closed it a little bit earlier. One, because I was up quite a lot on it, and two, we're coming up to these kind of levels, and been round tripping a lot of trades recently, so I just wanted to get in. My original stop on this on the actual prop accounts was underneath here, so I actually got stopped out on prop.
Shit.
Yeah, it's all right, man. It doesn't really matter. So I got stopped out on prop. But on my personal account, I was running without a stop loss, so I got lucky on that one.
Yes, that's what we love, the stop losses.
There you go. Sometimes you just gotta, because otherwise my stop loss would have been under this anyway. But and it's not a massive account, so it's not like I'm running the risk of blowing everything. It wasn't. So it's all right.
Yeah.
But it still looks, to be honest, it could still push up. Let's have a look on the 5 minute. We've got this nice structure. So even if it comes back down onto here, it's coming back onto the top of this pre-high, pre-break, onto the EMA, break continuation to the upside, then breaking the highs up here, which is a fair trade. Maybe that's something I can get on the Funding Rock account. New York's about to open as well, so you know what, I might tempt myself into that one. Euro's the same. But no, man, that's coming up to resistance. Pound looks a little bit better, to be honest. To drop that whole, break, retest, continuation. Let's have a look at gold. Well, gold's being gold.
Yeah, gold is just mad.
Fucking hell, man. US Canadian dollar looks interesting, to be fair.
USD CAD, yeah? Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
USD CAD. It doesn't look that bad, but that's on a 4 hour. If we have a look on... Yeah, I'm probably going to go with dollar weakness, to be fair. Dollar weakness is where I'm thinking. And to be fair, if it comes down and hits this EMA, then I'm just gonna get out at the top.
Yeah, some trades it's just a quick in and out. Literally, we just bounce in, we see it in that flow state. Gone.
Yeah, and to be honest, I need to, man, because I keep trying to push it to the 1 to 2, but recently 1 to 2s, I've been round tripping a lot of 1 to 2s. And one to 1s has got around about a 60% win rate, but I just can't bring myself to take it off at a 1 to 1, man. It just feels wrong. It just feels wrong taking profits that early. It's like moving, man. Like what? I'm not gonna wait until it gets to the 1 to 2.
It feels criminal.
It's
Even
my
sometimes when I'm
my
looking at
toxic trait.
trades and I'm just trying to see something, and I put the little long position or short position tool. I see 1 to 1. I'm just like,
Oh,
man,
is it worth it?
yeah.
Is it worth it?
But they be hitting sometimes though.
Oh no, 40% of the time, you know, if I'm all right, 45% of the time you can get some could be pretty profitable like that.
Yeah.
But if you start losing, that's probably your bare minimum if you want to actually make all right money with 1 to 2. Your bare minimum is probably around about 40%. If you go under that, well, you're not making it.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see what happens. US has just opened.
Yes.
US has just opened.
I'm thinking.
By the way, everybody in here, this is a good example of a trader that passed his funding rock evaluation in pretty much like 2 days.
Yeah. Very fast.
That was, you know what? Didn't expect it, mate. Didn't expect it. Like, I saw your YouTube stuff. I was like, you got good content and stuff, but can he trade? Yeah, you can trade, man. You can trade.
Yeah, it was just the blessings of GJ, man.
Yeah.
What I realize sometimes in terms of doing challenges, the best time to actually do it is at the start of a month, start of a new month. Because the news events, the way they just lined up from like NFP to core PPI to ISM, it's just like if you follow, just boom, 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 you know.
The worst was yesterday, because yesterday, I don't know if you were on the charts, but
yeah,
yesterday I was
core PPI. Yeah,
I was caught in this because at the start of the session, I was long right here at the start of the session, right on there, and I had my take profit up here, and just came up, spiked the top, and I was like, wow, this is going to be a moving day. We're going to move like crazy today, and no, we just stayed in this range the whole time, and it was awful, man. And then eventually I got stopped out.
Like even right now, like I thought CPI is gonna come out, we're gonna see price just go boom and just shoot in whatever direction, and it's just going so slow. Literally just so slow right now.
Yeah. Interesting market environment, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I like how the markets move sometimes, like late in the year. I feel like that's when I actually perform the best versus in the start of the year. Maybe it's all in my mind.
Well, if it's in your mind, unfortunately, that's the reality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sucks, man. All right, let's put this on. Let's see if we're gonna get anything on here. Let's have a look.
Akinyenu Samuels, what's going on, brother?
By the way, guys, there is a giveaway going for Denzel and his community. I'm going to put it in here as well, just so you can find out his social media channels and stuff like that. Gives you guys a good chance to get a giveaway. There's going to be, what is it? It's 10 accounts, 3 10Ks and 7 5Ks. Let me get that link for everyone. I have to pop it on Twitter as well. There you go. Stick that in on YouTube.
Man, everybody enter. That's all I can say. Even if you win a 5K account, it's still something, you know.
Do you know, mate? I started off trading the smaller accounts, and just from one payout, that has just got me to all the bigger accounts. So I think that's the 5Ks. If you can trade a 5K well, I'll take my hat off to you because everybody wants to over risk. Everybody wants to make good money. Everybody wants to make the fast money, and 5Ks sometimes are a bit difficult because they're a small account. So you naturally want to put a lot of money onto it, and that's why I think if you can trade one of them, fair play to you.
Yeah. Everyone, yesterday I accidentally 16 lots on a 20k account. After that, I see nice revenge within 4-minute loss, 4% loss, and I closed that. But today, I shorted EU with plan in same 16 lot on 20k.
That's the problem with big lot size. Now, when you have a big lot size and that money, you see that money moving. That's for good or for bad. You could have won that trade and you could have made what? You could have made a couple of grand. Next time you get in, you're itching. Because you want to put on that 16 lot again, even though you shouldn't be putting that 16 lot because the money is just making you feel some type of way.
Yeah,
that's what you have to be careful of. And that fixed lot, those fixed lots, especially when you're not caring about where your stop is, that will get you blown up. To be fair,
facts. So, see, one thing I've noticed when I first started trading was like, you have a high lot size, right? Then, literally with the high lot size, even let's just say, yesterday I was actually even in a trade with a high kind of lot, right? So the trade was something like this. Let's just say like something like this. I was expecting price to shoot down a little bit. Stop loss was just slightly above here. So yeah, when price was moving in drawdown, I was just like, shit, this is a lot of negative, yeah. Then when price was moving in the opposite direction, literally pretty much the same amount of pips, the profit wasn't that much. I was just like,
what, because of spread?
I think so. Like, yeah, probably spreads.
Spread.
It's annoying because like when it's in red, it's in red. Even if it moves, let's just say, 10 pip.
Red, man.
But once it's in blue, it takes forever to actually see the numbers you're actually hoping to see on the screen. It's
one of the reasons I don't like all of those miners and stuff, or is just because of the spread. Honestly, like my edge gets so decreased when I've got bad spread. I need to have like tight spread. That's why I go for obviously the majors and even gold. Gold across the whole prop swim space, including us. Gold is tight spreads. It's really competitive on spreads. But I don't know what it's like on GJ. I've never traded GJ. But if it's bad spread, if the spread is hard, let's have a look at what spread is on us.
It is bad.
Is it?
Last night I was in a trade on GJ, the same trade I was actually holding. I went on MT5 just to see what numbers the spreads was on. It was like 330. I was like,
what's our spreads like for? Let me put on a little tester position. Let's see how good our spreads are. You know, all right. This is going to get
Rock
well. So we're gonna see how good Funding Rock spreads are for GJ. All right, you ready for this?
I think they're good.
Look at that. Look at that. If anybody wants to trade, look at the spreads on that. That's on a 1 minute time frame. That's doesn't even look like a pip.
Yeah. That's what we like to see. That is what we
want.
Exactly.
And now we're gonna go. Let's see what we're doing with this. Let's turn this off.
Jatinder wants a 100k account giveaway.
100k. Jatinder deserves one, mate. Jatinder deserves 100k. Wow, GJ moves fast, man.
When was Funding Rock launched? I'm guessing
it was about three months. It's been in the works for about a year. We released 3 months ago. But those 3 months, we've already had we got like 5 funded traders.
Come on.
One of them in front of you right now, which is a newly funded trader.
Yes.
I'm yet to pass mine. I actually bloody Blue One account. Don't tell anyone.
It's okay.
But we're gonna get Jatender and everybody on here as well, aren't we, Jatender? Once you finish off with the prop firm that shall not be named, then we'll bring you on for Funding Rock.
Yeah, rule number 1 of prop firms: you don't talk about other prop firms.
No, we got a specific one that we don't talk about.
Yeah.
I'm only joking. Just the last place I used to work at. That's all. We just don't. We're just having a bit of a joke because everybody, most of the people in here, is like Abdullah and Jitender and everybody. They all were in the community of the last place. They still are in the community of the last place, to be fair, but seems they like chilling with us a little bit more these days.
Yeah, I do like the streaming because even as a viewer, you just hop on, see what everybody's looking at. Nice little
chill, yeah.
It's a nice little vibe. Like, you're not talking about anything too. It's not like a podcast or anything like that. It's literally what you see on the screen, whatever. Someone's asking questions. It's a nice little safe place to come through, like on a Monday to Friday type thing. And what I love as well, somebody can match your vibe with what you're seeing on the screen. So it's just like, yeah.
Is that a landline, Denzel? Don't tell me you've still got a landline, bro.
It's in setting I have on this phone. Landline.
Man, a landline. I reckon we're gonna go long GU.
It's looking like it.
Yeah, it looks like it, but it's a bit. I'm gonna get in a really bad entry if I get in now. Damn. Yeah, that would be. I'll be chasing the market a little bit too much on that. Yeah. Bugger. Also, that Aussie's moved as well. But it's good though, because everybody comes in here as well. Everybody in the London sessions, we all trade different ways.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually. Let's say if I'm long, they will be happy to stay short on the same asset because everybody's got their own ideas. I love that. I don't like when somebody comes in and they're just hopping on the same idea because I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You could be copying what I'm doing, but I'm looking at a certain thing, and that's where it becomes not helpful. But when you're coming in and you're just like chilling, everybody's got their own ideas, sharing ideas. You know, throwing out different assets that we could look at and stuff like that, then it becomes like a collective way of good trading.
I even remember like when I first started trading, I was in like a mentorship group, and the mentor was a killer. Like, he still is a killer. So it was like his opinion mattered over everybody's opinion, if that makes sense. So it's just like he would have a setup on, let's just say, Euro JPY, then with his setup on Euro JPY, it's looking good, it's looking clean. I'm just like, but I see sells based off what you taught me. I'm seeing sells, but because you're the boss man and you're sharing buys, I'm gonna go for your buys. What ends up happening next is his buys, it's in a bit of profit, his stop loss gets hit, then the setup that I had played out. Then I'm just like, actually, in the trading game, sometimes you need to just have your own, like a mind of your own, really and truly.
Yeah. You got. That's what I love about it as well, because you have to live and die by your own sword. You know, you can't just copy what other people are doing.
Yeah. It's like, I love it, man. Literally, the chart is your canvas, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so they say. So
true that. God damn. Do you know what? That's what also what I don't like. You know, when things are moving and I'm not in them.
That's when that FOMO starts to kick in. It's like, shit, do I enter now? Leave it? They keep pushing.
Yeah. How's your GJ going on? Let's have a look at that. Great British.
So GJ right now on the Funding Rock, it's almost near break even. But I'm thinking like just weather the storm and just hold it down.
It's a very wiki pair, isn't it?
Sometimes, yeah, like the most wiki pair that I think exists to man is this pair, which is Swiss JPY. I've got a friend, his name is
Never
Michael,
checked
yeah?
Swiss JPY. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah. One of
Nah,
my
that looks
friends,
clean,
Michael,
though.
maybe I'm on the wrong chart, but I honestly think Swiss JPY, maybe it's even the time frame, 1 hour time frame.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I think the pound yen takes it, mate. I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm looking at it on a 4 hour, and it just looks gross.
Let me see this. I don't know. Maybe I just have something against Swiss JPY, but I honestly used to think it is such a wiki-ish pair. I don't know. Maybe yeah. Back in the day, I used to look at this pair. I'm like, get the hell away from me. But I think GJ is calm, man. Like honestly speaking, GJ is on the wick side. Easy.
What did you tend to say? So, Alex, I believe that master just one asset which can save from unnecessary stress and headway, so that you don't regret it later. Yeah, like each person has their like assets that they enjoy to trade. You know, some people don't agree with me with this, but I do think some assets have their own bits of like their own personality. You know, they do certain things, they move certain ways. Like gold loves to come down, tap into a level or tap in under a low, like something like this, and just then shoot off. Have you ever been in like good positions on, you know, a good position on gold, and then suddenly, you know, it takes you out, and then you're like, oh my god, it's gone off to my TP. Just loves doing stuff like that. Yeah, different markets have different patterns. I agree with that 100%. Anyway, I don't know, let's have a look at this. Anyway, guys, this is the giveaway. Boom. So, obviously, we're only a small group in here, but we can all, including me, you know, I can get a sneaky little account maybe. No, I'm only joking. But anybody that wants to come in, so you've got different ways of getting the giveaway. So first, the basic way is just getting one ticket by going into the giveaway like this, and that's fine. You get one chance of doing it. The more tasks that you do, then obviously the more that you get. So following Denzel's community, there you go on Instagram, you get 5. Following Funding Rock, which you all are anyway, so you're not going to benefit from that because you're all following us.
I hope so, guys. Hit the follow button.
Everybody's subscribed, correct? Yes. So these aren't going to matter, but definitely go to Denzel's account and do that. And then on Monday's live stream on New York, that is when we're going to be going over all of these as well. So there's some good little accounts, and that's the Figma of other. Yeah, there you go. Pressing the wrong button. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Do you know, Denzel? I've had so many little things like slips. As I slipped my personal email address and password the other week.
Ooh.
Bad, man. It's lucky we're only a small group of people in here.
It's good now, because later when this thing blows up, it's like, yo,
oh man, yeah,
somebody found your account details.
Yeah, my crypto wallet just drained. Okay, let's go on a little position. We can go on a little position like that. So let's go 5. We can go market on 5.
What pair is that?
This is pound dollar. Still hasn't moved. What?
It's like you go for buys immediately, the market knows it's going to start to sell.
Boss. Wait, hold on a second. What is going on with this? Let me stick over your chart while I fix this. I don't know why this isn't
Yeah.
working for me. That's why.
Let's see what US 30 is saying. I was expecting. Whoa. Damn.
What's that saying? Oh, okay, other direction.
I was expecting sales, but I have this black line anyways. Sorry, here, which is the previous day high from yesterday. So who knows? Maybe US 30 could sell from this point.
Yeah, I'm surprised that move, to be fair.
Yeah.
I am surprised because the dollar weakness. I'm surprised in that. Actually, though, the inflation's gone up, so maybe they're thinking, obviously, taking money, putting it into companies, and instead of doing that, so maybe that's the reason why it pushed up.
Yeah. Wall Street opens higher. Inflation data keeps rate cuts from bet firms.
Yeah. So this day is last day, Alex, for live streaming. Jitender, everybody has their own styles, different assets, different conditions, I just believe, yeah. And Jones, I love it. Alex, giveaways, yeah, definitely, mate. Hope to get you on the stream as well. I did send you a message on Discord, mate.
Sir Alex Jones. Sir Jones analyst.
He's been getting some really good trades, to be fair, on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been shouting out some really good trade ideas. There's so many, I don't know if it's like a trend now. There's so many people getting into like trading, or maybe it's just my feed, but everybody's trading now. Everybody's like in trading education or doing some like content and stuff. I don't know if it's just like popped off recently or it's just because I'm like,
I think 50-50.
Yeah.
I remember COVID. That was when
that's the pop off.
IML, people were even slagging people that trade, and if you're into trading, you're a scammer. I'm just like, it's like an onion. That's just what you see at the start. But once you actually peel back the layers, you realize, trading is far from a scam. Especially if you're using your own personal funds and stuff like that. So it's just like, people can be so naive, you know.
What was that? There's quite a big documentary on that. What was it called? IML?
On Netflix, was it?
I think so, yeah. No, either that or Channel 4. I can't remember.
And Mayweather was in the mix.
Maybe, yeah. He was like a sponsor or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that was on Netflix, was it?
I think it was Netflix, yeah. I remember seeing that. I was just like, oh. It was just basically just, they're using trading as a pyramid scheme. Like,
Oh, the what they call the IML or something?
Yeah. Really and truly, I feel like you can do that with anything, like money related. It's like, hey, let's do e-commerce, and I'm going to show you how we can sell these bottles of water. You join, we sell 5, and you get me. But in this situation, unfortunately, it was trading that was used as like the pawn, which is what I hate sometimes when people have like this negative stigma about trading, especially if you tell somebody you trade. Usually the first thing they'll say to you is, oh, that's gambling, you know. I'm like, it's calculated though. Like, you know, you can choose how much you can make, you know, exactly.
So when people ask you, Denzel, what you do for a living, what do you tell them these days?
It depends how I'm feeling.
Wow.
If I'm feeling shysty, I'll just be like, I do nothing, or I do IT, computers. But I like to say like entrepreneur.
I sell oranges. That's what I say.
Yeah. Or sometimes I just say I do YouTube. Because at least with the YouTube thing,
people are interested in that because they've always like, everybody's got this like little bit of inner thing of being like, oh, I want to be a bit of a YouTuber, you know. But then being a YouTuber is hard, man.
Yes, like people
Not
actually underestimate it.
super difficult.
You have to think of video ideas, you know, find a way to make your subscribers happy because they want to see you making trading related videos.
Mm,
And you know, when you can, like, I feel like sometimes you can switch from what you used to post to what you post now.
yeah.
You might gain some new followers, but you might lose a lot of people that were subscribed from day one. They're like, you know what, can you go back to the tutorial videos? But
Mm,
like times have changed, you know. Sometimes you just have to level up. Because before I used to do a lot of like how to pass or how to do this or how to do that. But I just felt like, yeah, there was no motion, there was no movement versus the day in the lives. People actually get to see your personality a little bit more. And yeah, I prefer doing day in the lives versus, hey guys, this is how I pass this. It seems like I'm reading
yep.
a script sometimes, you
How's
know?
it like walking around with a camera all the time and like getting all them shots? Isn't that like?
Mm,
You're probably used to it now though, but I bet you at the
yeah,
start it was quite difficult, no?
yeah. At the start, it was just like, you know, like stepping outside of the comfort zone. It was easy at home, like talking to the, yeah, not easy, but it took like, sometimes it would take like 20 takes, you
Mm,
know. Hey guys, I messed up, I have to go again. It's easy when you're at home just talking to the laptop screen, but when you step out in public, it's like, that's when you realize it's kind of like imposter syndrome. I feel like
yeah, yeah,
DDG or somebody like that.
yeah.
Somebody follow me with the camera, or I'm holding my camera and talking. But I just tell myself like, I'll actually never see these people like ever again.
Mm.
And when they see me, they probably see this on YouTube and be like, "Oh, that's that guy we saw the other day. Oh, let's look at his channel, subscribe." Then next time they see me, "Oh, I saw your YouTube video. I didn't know you trade." I'm like, "Yeah, you
Sick.
know,
What's this guy's name? Forgive me, I'm gonna
matriarch.
mess this up. Yeah,
I
I'm
think it's
gonna mess this up.
matriarch."
Matriarch.
Yeah,
Ask your question away, man. You haven't asked. We haven't heard the question. If we see a question, we answer. But if we
yeah.
don't see the question, we can't answer, dude. So ask any question you want.
Hmm. See,
That's
the one
totally.
DM that used to annoy me the most, somebody would DM saying, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" I'll be like, "Brother, just
Oh man.
ask first, and get it out the way," you know.
That is sometimes like you just gotta laugh sometimes though.
Yeah. Then comes the hate. Or sometimes people can just be hating for no reason, you know,
Mm.
saying this, saying that. I'm just like, yeah,
Did you get that a lot though? Because normally, do you know what? I don't know if
I
it's with.
used to.
Mm.
They'll be like, because there was this other prop firm I used to remember I was telling you before, yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever they do, it would reflect onto me. Then sometimes on my videos, I can do a video talking about Funding Rock and something else and Jim, yeah. The viewers from the old videos from like 2 years ago would still come and be like, "Oh, you guys are scams." I'm just like, oh, give it a rest, mate.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
new firms, you don't know, and it's
Mm,
very difficult to. That's why people stay in the top firms, and
yeah.
people don't go for the new firms until they've had enough time to actually develop and stuff like that. We're quite
Mm,
lucky, and I'm quite lucky that I've got built up a little bit of a reputation in a good firm, and I'm not
yeah.
jumping. I would not leave a firm like that just to go and jump into anything. And I've spoke
Mm,
to some firms. There was some conversations before I came to Funding Rock to help with the operations here. I spoke to
mm,
some people that wanted to open up prop, coming from all the brokerages and all of that kind of stuff. And
yeah.
there's some people that don't even like this product. And this is a product, okay?
Mm,
Everybody's got to understand prop firm is a product, okay? But it's a very good product. And it's a very good product because at the end of the day, there's two people winning at this if you can get it right. If you
yes.
can get it right, everybody can win. If you're stuck and you're not learning and you're blowing accounts, well, it doesn't matter if you're doing proper or you're doing a brokerage. It's all the same. But if you do it right, you can earn fantastic amounts of money without risking anything, realistically. And the prop firm obviously get the benefit of the way that everybody else gets the benefit. You know, it's just how it works. But if you're a good trader, then they have the ability to actually monetize on your order flow. So it's a really nice win-win. But
I agree.
I wouldn't. Some of them, you know, some people are only in it for the cash. They only just want to squeeze, and those are the people that you got to stay away from. Those are the firms you got to stay away from, because one, they won't succeed because they don't understand how to manage the risk, and two, they're not going to pay people out, and that's bad.
That's when it gets sticky.
That's when it gets, you know, not good.
Because you never know, that one person that was expecting that payout, that could have been their last option, you know.
Even that as well, it's like, you know, it takes a lot of energy as well. Like you can have a good run and you can pass a prop firm very fast. But sometimes it takes a lot of mental energy. And like, you've already gone through so much and you put your own money at risk to then at the end to not get what you're supposed to get. No way. No way.
It's a piss take.
No, that's going easy.
It's a piss take.
Yeah.
And it's just mind games.
Yeah.
You know, like you're in a trade or you buy an account, all you can think about is like, I need to make 2% more. Like day by day, as each day goes by, it's like, fuck, today there was no trading opportunities. Okay, tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully we can catch something. Because if not, I have to wait until Monday.
Yeah.
Monday comes along, you're just like, okay, let's just say you lose that trade. It's like, damn, now I have to make another 5%. Then when you finally get over that, you realize, oh, I've been doing this thing for like 3 weeks. That's just phase one. You do the same thing, phase two.
Yeah.
You're lucky enough to make, let's just say, 2% on a funded account.
The majority of people either pass or fail in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, including me. Yeah. Including me. I either pass or fail in the first 2 weeks. And that is the norm. There are very specific people that take a longer time. Doesn't mean taking longer means that you're going to pass or not pass, but majority, probably around about 80 or 90% people, either pass or fail in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which at the end of the day, it's a test. You're coming in, you're doing a test. So it depends. Everybody's got their own way of doing it, but it's quite interesting. Remember, were you around for the days when it was a 30-day first? Yeah, remember those days, huh?
I was actually listening to a podcast the other day and they were talking about that. Yeah. And I just felt like, whoa, that used to be such a normal thing. And then now people are talking about, do you remember back in the day? I'm just like, yeah, we've been actually doing this thing for a long time. For people to refer to that as, before you had 30 days and then 60. Who knows, like the things that we're talking about now in about maybe 2 years or 3 years. It could be. I
was speaking to the big boss here, and he said, normally when you come into any type of young industry, everything is very, you know, what we have here is still a very young industry. Where we're going to see this industry in 5-10 years, we're going to be shocked at the things people are going to bring in, innovation and changes and things like that. Because people are coming in that are serious. There are serious people coming in. We've got some serious people behind us. I know some other firms that have got very serious people behind them. And these are firms that are good and they have got very good backing and they have got very good infrastructure. And a lot of the top players right now maybe not be top players in the next year, 2 years, 3 years. FTMO is going to be a very, very, very hard one to top because they've got a great product. In all fairness, they are great.
10 years in the game, and
they are great. You cannot. You've got to put credit where credit's due.
So hopefully we say the same thing 10 years from now, Funding Rock. And who knows, like 10 years from now, they'll be like, do you remember when they were streaming
Yeah,
in
man.
2025? Now we have streaming conferences and TED
Wow.
Talks and this
Oh,
and
yeah,
that.
that would be. I
Warehouses.
wonder how far things can go, man. It's quite interesting, quite exciting, to be fair.
Yeah, it's mad. Sometimes you don't know until things can sometimes just have like this snowball effect. You start small, then all of a sudden you're doing things. Even like when I was telling you before, just trading at home, flipping accounts. You know what? Let's make a YouTube video. Fast forward a few years, we're here streaming, helping people, doing giveaways. I would have never guessed that before. You get me?
Crazy.
So yeah, I do think Funding Rock is here to stay.
Yeah,
Really and truly.
that's just how it is. It's quite interesting as well. You don't know where you're going to end up until you actually start doing it. It's like with that YouTube stuff, you probably wouldn't be here if you didn't start all that YouTube. And that's crazy to think.
True.
Like, that's nuts, man. Hold on, we got a question. So how long have you all been traders? I've been trading since 2018.
Same.
Yeah. I got in through crypto. Those were wild times, man.
Crypto payments and all
Did you have a little bit of a dabble with crypto?
Not even.
those and stuff.
Never.
That's what surprised me, because I speak to so many people, and that is normally
Like the common denominator.
Yeah, the common thing that everybody, I started off in crypto and, I made loads and then I blew it all and then I got into prop trading and, that's my story and most other stories as well.
Yeah.
You're different. You went at it a bit differently.
Yeah. Crypto, I've never even dabbled or taken. I would love to though. Literally, just like, because I know a few people that make actual bank off crypto. I'm just like, yo. But I'd rather do Forex and, prop firms and stuff like that. Like you said, whatever works for you,
100%. So hold on. Sometimes when you look at other assets, do you kind of get intrigued to start jumping onto other assets? Let's say like stocks, like
Yeah.
trading. I look at them and sometimes I'm like, oh man, maybe.
Like, I even thought about doing like options trading as well. But I was just like, yo, somebody showed me a thing or two. I was just like, this
is a lot to learn. I'm not the same.
Yeah.
Hi, let's have a look. What his YouTube is. And I really resonate with the way that he trades. He's got his own community, his own options course and stuff.
Nice.
Let's see what his name is.
Dollar says, let's build this community big. Hell yeah. I almost bought Bitcoin miners. That was going to be a shit show. Now that I think about it. See, sometimes it's a risk. The things you do is a risk.
This dude.
Vincent.
Yeah, man. I think I can't.
And he does options trading, does he?
He does option trading on equities, but he just break retests, continuations.
Damn.
Super clean, massive, pretty big following, to be fair. Yeah, that's the thing, is when you put any kind of numbers in, just sells, man.
Yeah. I'll actually check him out.
And there's his WAP. Man, people make bang from WAP, man.
They do. They actually do.
They make absolute cake. That was it. TGR or something as well. Do you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes disgusting amount of cash, to be fair.
Trying to get people on that sometimes it's just It's good when you try. But sometimes you say, yo, this is gonna take longer than I expected. Which is okay. It's literally okay. It's part of the game, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's
Patience.
not all easy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're done. 5 o'clock, pretty much. We came around about 10 minutes, 10 minutes over, but that's fine. Again, go into the link.
Mm-hmm.
We have total of 86 entries already.
86.
Yeah.
Woo.
So hopefully you've got all the different things. And Monday, Denzel and I will be here, New York. We're going to do the wheel, one of those little things, and we'll pick out all of the winners from there. So there you go. AU
Good
flying.
luck, guys.
Yeah, AU is flying. Yeah, man. Crazy. Yeah, GU doing nothing. There you go.
Same goes for GJ. Nothing.
Yeah, it's doing naff man. Anyway, all right, guys. See you on Monday. And Denzel, thanks for joining us, mate.
Yes.
See you later.
Peace, guys.